Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. In this video, we're going to be discussing the possibility of a single ASEAN visa scheme. Now, ASEAN, what is that? The Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It includes basically all the countries that are in what is commonly referred to as Southeast Asia. In a recent article from travelweekly.co.uk, so that's travelweekly.co.uk, the headline of which is TTM, Single Entry Visa for CLMVT Nations Coming Sooner Rather Than Later. And to quote directly, a single entry visa for 5 countries in Southeast Asia region is set to happen sooner rather than later, quote unquote, delegates at Thai Travel Mart have been told. In a conference session with representatives from the CLMVT, that's Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam, and Thailand, group discussed how better the countries can work together to drive tourism prosperity. Cambodian Minister of Tourism Celia Houle said, "We are working on it with our best intentions. Sooner or later we are going to get it." Talks were first held on whether to have a single entry visa for the region in 2005, but the countries have been quiet on the progress in recent years. Houle said there was a memorandum of understanding between Cambodia and Thailand for dual visa system. I added system. Delegates heard that the countries are trying to simplify the visa process, but are also looking to stop travelers exploiting a 30-day visa rule. So, some insight into what's going on here. First of all, I think pretty well everybody can agree that a single visa system is probably going to be optimal. Now, there are going to be certain entrenched interests here that are going to not want it as much as other interests. For example, Laos would benefit greatly by a single visa scheme sort of setup, because as it sits right now, to go into Laos, you got to get a separate visa to your Thai visa. There's a little bit of, for lack of a better word, hassle involved with, say, going to Laos, just from a paperwork standpoint. If it's all part and parcel of one single travel document, Laos is going to benefit from that. Thailand won't necessarily not benefit, but it's not going to see any sort of net gain, because first of all, Bangkok is already sort of the initial hub for Southeast Asian tourism, although Vietnam is sort of creeping up as a hub of its own. But Bangkok, most folks fly into Bangkok and then go elsewhere from here. So places like Cambodia and Laos, Myanmar, for example, it's easier to access all of those markets through Bangkok, even if that means simply just coming through the airport and moving on through to Cambodia. Oftentimes, pretty much all the time, Cambodia, Laos, or Myanmar, Bangkok is going to act as a hub for all of those destinations. So, as I said, Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia will probably, and Vietnam for that matter, will probably see significant benefits relative to their current situation. Thailand, on the other hand, probably won't see relatively significant benefits compared to their current situation, because as it is, Thailand's already in sort of the catbird seat with respect to tourism. Now, leaving that aside, it was interesting to note in there that they brought up the issue of the 30-day visa exemption stamps in that article, because this is of extreme concern, of significant concern, it seems, to Thailand and Thai immigration authorities. The exemption stamp has been used in the past by those, frankly, with less than great intentions, essentially those wishing to live here without a great purpose for doing so, and utilizing the 30-day exemption stamp to go ahead and do that. So this is a concern for Thailand, and I think that until those concerns are really fully vetted, are we ever going to see the possibility of a single sort of regional visa up in this area, or a greater ASEAN visa for that matter. But that being said, I think the will is there, because overall this is something that could significantly benefit everybody. And moreover, because Thai immigration authorities have gone to great lengths in the past 24 months, roughly, 36 months, to go ahead and get the immigration system streamlined, to get the enforcement mechanism streamlined, to go ahead and just overall basically bring the Thai immigration system up to par with, say, any quote-unquote developed nation. I think once they feel comfortable that that has in fact become the case, and I think week to week that's getting closer and closer to an actuality. I think once that has come to pass, I think the possibility, or the probability I should say, of a single regional visa for, say, these 4 countries becomes much more likely to actually happen as a practical matter.